I ain't gonna lie, Miss Lucky. The presentation been mid. My apologies. So right here, that Zenless Zone Zero action that people care about so much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How not gonna get container? I'm getting container, bro. Aaron get man. Poor arrogant man. I do what I must. I do what I can.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Correct. Let me be honest with you. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally I'm here with
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. You
sincere
secretless.
intention.
And what do you want in
Damn,
return?
she don't want to tell it, bro.
Wealth, glory, power, the things everyone wants in the world. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right. My family is working on a big project.
I'm
If
glad I play
things
that.
come to fruition, Ravenlock's status and tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
Give me the job. I got the job, right? Okay, cool. Pay me good. What the hell is this? Bad story. Oh, gotta be something bad. Nothing normal. Never something really bad. It's always been those on top, those at the bottom. The story as old as time.
Did you do all this?
Yes, He admitted it! He has no right to live under the same roof as us! Why don't we reunite?
Hugo? My children, how many times in this world only the most ruthless, like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption. But it's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month is... As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you...
But Father, before this, I was not...
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin.
Okay, I guess the situation here. This is a messed up family. Golly. Ugh.
Go on now.
Yes, I...
It's so...
Super, I don't care about you at all. I don't. You're cool. Yeah, a little beef with Lycan, but that's it. That's literally it. Oh. Hey, come back. What? This is the president now? Talking to Vivian. This elf lady. See the future. Blah, blah, blah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. See you, baby. I'm kind of bored or pretty. I don't know. There's something about me like... What the freak? Hey! What the f...
Thank you for asking.
That took way too long to load. Yo, that's crazy. I thought my game crashed.
It was quite eventful. You're a child that only brings...
I mean, I'm downloading something in the background, but damn. Yo, Vivian, I don't care about this conversation, honestly. Let's get to the mission. That is an excellent question. Wow, the side view is wild. Like, she looked, again, this way. The moment you realize, oh, she got a little, some flesh. I'm like, sure, okay, okay.
Often, I want to
Okay.
help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny.
Yo, did Vivian's voice change?
It was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all.
That's so weird. Ugh.
So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
I thought she was more grown and woman-like, man. What the hell is this?
Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happened to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him.
Dude, it's been 11 minutes. It felt like eternity. Watching these people talk. Wow. 11 minutes feel like forever.
He moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Yes, I talked to Vivian again. Alright. I don't know what y'all feel about the mini map feature, man. Should I delete it? Can I delete it? What do you think? Can I delete this? Oh, no. No. Store. Two times. Okay. Go to the immersive storytelling. Yeah. Immersive. Here's Vivian again. Hi, Vivian. Hello, Vivian. Notebook time. Okay. Not to investigate. Oh, back to the Ballet Tower. Yay. Yay. Whoa, okay. Yeah. Press the wrong button, dude. Fool! Come on, mine's finished to explode, bro. Back to the ballet tower, huh?
appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
You're right.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Phaethon,
I have a secret to say about this game. With certain arcs going throughout the game itself, while you just having everything unravel before your eyes, you get help of prepare certain story segments from the past to this. I gotta say, Astra's story, your story, was way more engaging than this. I barely care about the
I'm really curious to see all that.
She got amazing get up, amazing outfit. But boy, the fact that she gotta be a fangirl for Phaethon is grunge. Kills me with that, bro. Versus Asha Yo looking wise as a person. But this is like the opposite. The Phaethon twins are like celebrities. But they ain't glowing like that though. But you know. I'll draw a comparison, man. I'll show you where it's at. Here comes Yuga. Oh, I'm not gonna end it with Yuga. I'm not. I'm gonna finish it with Yuga. I hope this guy fights again, dude. This is. What are these dudes again? Here comes the rival. Oh, now everything getting spicy. Yo, giving like him like a foil, more or less as a foil. Pretty damn good. I like it. I like that this partner of crime, Lycan and Hugo, will be so much interesting from the get go. I'm gonna show up for this.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Looks like we're
The whole squad is here.
Hugo.
Finally, some action.
Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
That's why I do his thing. Let my boy go.
Over here. Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outs.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start. The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have...
Just flex on her. Why? Stop doing this song and dance. Just tell her the truth. Who cares about this mystery? If I'm faithing or not, doesn't matter.
I've watched you fight to protect humanity.
I control, but am I not? I don't care, dude. That's it.
This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first, alright?
Oh, okay. Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
The door's finally open. The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never want to wake up.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
There are more ethereals around.
Lyca, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Roger.
A difficult foe, that one. Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
What you deserve.
Understood.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Loyalty.
With this power,
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
I just want to speed this up as much as possible, bro. I had to like bust out the super rule on them. Not there anyway. I don't care.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case... I can take care of one myself.
that leaves the last one to me then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport. Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon.
Huh? That's not it!
Maybe we should go over it all again. You know, just in case anyone's not fully on board.
There's no need, Master Proxy. Our top priority right now is to crack the mechanisms as soon as possible.
It's just a simple mechanism. I can handle it solo. Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
If anyone's interested, I have no problem doing Amby's little side story to know how she become who she is, you know. Just this is a new Amby. And this is all the Amby screen time we getting, bro. So will we see the funny hairs again? Of course we will. Just not anytime soon.
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here.
Man, Jimmy ain't taking an ass, bro. Just kind of fun, but the crabite does have me asleep, snoring. Why that be us? Okay, we ain't built the cutscenes. I like it. Nice. Okay.
Lord Phaethon, seems like we both... Lord Phaethon and I share
Oh yeah.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real.
I like it when Vivian didn't realize you were her dude. Fudge. Oh, get me out of here. shut up, Udar. Damn it.
Lord Phaethon,
You're not making any better.
light,
How can someone just make this thing entertaining? Ooh.
you probably don't remember, but... Well, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
I'm already 30 minutes over. I don't care.
Bother at all.
Sorry to keep babbling. Like, I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. But as for Hugo and Lycon, there are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem. Time to strike back. Now you pay.
I'm half asleep being their asses, man. I don't know who's gonna move on all these bastards. I don't take none of them seriously. Bye, Mudo.
A message from older flavor. Same ugly life. Go harder. Nobody makes lemonade like Mike.
Stupid commercial. Shut up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
Not alone. Not the factory. Yes. Oh.
I know you and Hugo are as thick as
Did something happen?
So I'm gonna speed bust this, man, while I'm watching MTR.
I don't think being e-bears
Tell him MTR.
can blossom even in the darkest abyss. It's a curse that float. I've seen far too many. They struggle with this. The path of light is.
Do you mean?
I don't know, but he has inherited this. So then, Lycon, you must hold his chain tight, and when necessary.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for them, I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break up.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to.
But you know that path will lead.
Who are you to lecture me? Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is...
Great, it worked.
Keep it 1,000. I'm leaving. I'm done. Oh, I can't do this. It's 71 minutes doing this game. Hell no. Hell no. No. You want more of this? Stay tuned for next week's episode. We out of here. So, stay tuned for this week's episode of Olympus Company.